Before we begin, I think I should say that I've done a very stupid thing today. If you watched my previous video, you know that I have some health issues, that I feel crappy, I feel tired all the time, and it seems like there's something wrong with my heart. Well, today I went to visit my doctor, and I am a very impatient person. I sat down, 20 minutes passed after I was supposed to go in, and I said fuck it, and I just left. So my impatience is going to hurt me one day, but today we're going to talk about my new workout plan, how things are changing, and why are they changing. Well, the fact that it started to rain isn't exactly ideal, but it is what it is. So here's the thing. I have said it in the previous videos, but I think I'm going to say it again to make sense. I've been to Poland with a couple of my friends. We've been to Mount Risi. All three of us, we were completely unprepared for that mountain. We got our asses whooped, but I enjoyed it so much that I decided that, you know, lifting weights is boring and that I want to train for endurance so I could go and climb bigger mountains. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't really know much about endurance training. What I'm gonna be doing now is I'm just going to be cycling, running, and swimming. Going to be trying to improve my endurance like that, and I'm just going to be tracking everything in distance, basically. God damn, there's a lot of cars. I chose the wrong spot to do this, but basically I'm going to be swimming, running, cycling 30 minutes each and see, you know, what kind of distance I can cover and track my progress like that. I haven't been to this place in such a long time, but it does have a roof, which is great because it started to rain even more now. But right now, what I want to touch on is diet. As most guys, especially young guys, whenever I started working out, whenever I tried to build muscle or bulk up in general, the diet goal was always, you know, eat a lot of calories and then get your protein intakes in, and of course, you know, carbs and fats. Basically, you know, just tracking these. But what I want to do now is focus a tiny bit more on my health in general. So what do I want to do now is not go too strict. I wanted to keep it 80-20, basically 80% clean, you know, basically good food, a lot of different vegetables, different fruits, and basically keep it clean. And the rest of 20%, you know, maybe I meet my friends on the weekend, grab a pizza, or, you know, eat some snacks while watching a movie. So with diet, I'm going to keep it simple, try to keep it clean, and, you know, once or twice a week, maybe a pizza or a nice snack. So as of now, you know, endurance is more important than building muscle. So what I'm going to be doing is, if I ever, you know, like, let's say, for example, I skip an endurance workout and the next day I have to hit, like, let's say, chest and biceps or something like that, I'm going to skip on chest and biceps and do the endurance workout, because endurance right now is more important than muscle. But I'm still going to be, you know, lifting weights a lot. I still want to be big. Right now I weigh around like 96-97 kilos, which is not too far away from 100, which I would like to hit. But endurance is the most important thing right now, because I have a goal of climbing Gran Paradiso maybe next year. So yeah, that will, you know, take up, you know, a lot of energy doing that. So that's why I'm gonna be training for endurance right now. And not only for that, but, you know, I've been lifting weights since I was 13 years old. It's actually getting, you know, a tiny bit boring lifting weights only. I am not too far away from turning 26, so that's basically half of my life just lifting weights. So it's, you know, getting boring by this time. So right now, yeah, something new, endurance training. I've been doing a bit of swimming past week. Well, one swimming session, and I'm actually quite happy about it, because I am a very, very awful, very bad swimmer. And, you know, the previous time I went swimming, it was actually, I noticed quite a bit of progress, which is great. Alright, it's the next day today. The weather is absolutely awful, as you can see, but basically for today, I wanted to do like a proper workout, but because I guess tomorrow I'm gonna be swimming, you know, I want to be fresh, I want to be rested, because I'm going to be trying to set a baseline, you know, for my 30-minute swim. So what I did is just very light shoulder press, a couple of sets of dips, you know, just keeping it very light, just, you know, getting a tiny bit of a sweat going, but, you know, nothing big. And then afterwards I done, you know, just some stretching basically. So yeah, today was a very light workout. Yesterday was a nice bike ride. Tomorrow is gonna be a tiny bit more interesting and a tiny bit more serious. If the weather lets me, I'm gonna be going swimming. I got myself this thing, basically a buoy, so I'm not going to drown if I get tired, you know, while swimming in open water, because I am a horrible swimmer. I have no technique. I get tired quickly, so this thing is going to be great. Other than that, basically that's gonna be it for today's video. So if you watched it till the end, thank you very much, and I'm gonna see ya in the swimming baseline video. See you next time.